Bill, pleased that you had a big win and really put a team away.
Yeah, look, Perth were competitive early. I thought they had a real crack. So we had a contest early, but the longer the game went, the more we were able to expose them for experience probably, and our ball movement was good, so we get away with the win and kick 9 goals in the last quarter was always pleasing.
You've always had pretty good depth with your small to mid-sized type players, but now we're starting to see some of your big men really show some form. Lowry up forward and Rodder and Adams down back.
Yeah, look, probably every side in the waffle is after good key position players. We don't have a big number, but the ones we've got are pretty good at the moment. So we're pretty happy the way they're going. They've still got plenty of improving to do, especially Marcus and Big Rods. You know, they're both still 21 and 20, so I expect there to be some improvement, and Mike's fitted in really well. So fingers crossed that'll keep improving as the year goes along.
And big game this weekend against Subiaco. What are you expecting?
Oh, they were terrible. I actually ran into Scully today and had a bit of a chat with him, and I'm sure he won't be disappointed to hear me say they were terrible. He was pretty scathing on their performance. So we're going to have to be at our very best. We're expecting them to be good, fired up, we'll rev them up this week. There's plenty to play for, so it should be a cracking game.
Cool, that's it. Thanks for your time. Alright, I'm here with Michael, the reserves head coach, to talk about the game on the weekend. Tried hard against Perth all day, but just fell short.
Yeah, congratulations to Perth. They come out really strong against us. Unfortunately, our attitude, or I suppose our intent to play well, just was missing for a long period of the game. 5 goals down in the first quarter, we got back within a goal. Probably took a little bit too much of ours, we didn't quite get there. So.
Yeah, right. Strong performances from Yaron, Moulton, Manzoni, Wilhelm, Chalmers. About them?
Yeah, really happy with a lot of them development players. They're going really well. Blake's had an exceptional pre-season and been named captain of the reserve side, so he's going really well. Corey's played some good footy and been really excited with Tyson and Caden and Sam Rotham coming up from the Colts this year with their development side.
Excellent. Big game this weekend against Subiaco, rematch of last year's grand final. What do you expect?
Yeah, I suppose the rematch of the grand final and a bit of what's happened over the last couple of weeks makes it a bit more interesting. I think we might only have 6 or 7 players left from last year's grand final, so I think as long as we come with the right attitude and the right intent to play well, I think we'll be competitive. So very much looking forward to it.
Excellent. Thanks for your time and good luck. Sanza, the assistant coach for the Colts, here to talk about the game on the weekend. Good win against Perth.
Yes, Casey, it was. The boys played really, really well. The first half, we were probably a little bit like we wanted our boys. Hence that Perth were able to get away from us a little bit, but certainly coming into half time and having a bit of a rev up from Tomo, the coach, the boys responded really, really well after half time and pleased to get the second win of the season from.
Yeah, good, and a standout performance from Mitch Antonian with 7 goals.
Yeah, certainly was. We won't let Mitch get too far ahead of himself during training during the week, but yeah, certainly any time a Colts kid, reserves kid who play kick 7 goals for the club, he showed his smarts out there on the weekend and thoroughly deserved his 7 goals.
Good. And now cricket season's over, we've got Hinchcliffe back.
Yeah, Hinchy's back, you know what I mean? Fantastic from Hinchy at the Junior Light Cricket Club this year, playing off in the WACA final, hitting the ton in the WACA final, so he was pretty glad with that, but he's super excited to be back at the club and running around and playing football.
And a big game. So yeah, big game against Subiaco this weekend.
Yeah, certainly will be, Casey. Given that Subi season probably hasn't started the way they want it to start, we definitely have to go over to Medibank and put a 4-quarter performance into to get the chocolates this weekend. Subi, we won't take them lightly. We've got to respect their bit of fun that they can come up again. So hopefully the boys train a little bit better this week, prepare themselves a little bit better than they did Perth, and they'll come away with a good win on the weekend.
Cool. Thanks again and good luck.
Thanks, Casey.
Welcome to Aidan Lynch, Prendigast medal winner in 2014 in a premiership year. Finally got his first league game on the weekend. What can you tell us first of all? What were your initial thoughts when Bill told you the news?
I was very surprised. I I don't think I was playing that well in the twos before the first 2 rounds. But yeah, surprised. But instantly excited for the week ahead, and yeah, I was just very proud to be given my first game, given the opportunity to play league for West Perth.
Excellent, excellent. The boys have joked around about your nervousness before the game. Tell us your feelings you had before the game leading in.
Preparation was weird, because usually I just get up fairly early and come watch the start of the Colts, but I had 3 or 4 hours beforehand just to myself, and was watching TV, just doing nothing like constructive. And when I arrived here, I was nervous, definitely. I usually get nervous before a game, but I was especially nervous before this one. But and not until probably half time, I lost those nerves. But yeah, I was excited, and yeah, it was good.
It's always exciting to get your first jumper. Tell us who gave you your first jumper.
Matt Gordon gave it to me in Bill's pre-game speech before we ran out and did our warm-ups against Perth. Matt got in front of the group and said some pretty special things. Just for someone that I like, coming up from Colts, that I've not based my game around, but he himself has helped me a lot with my game, and for him to say only people in there will know what he says, but yeah, it was pretty special.
Excellent. Did anyone give you any good advice before or during the game?
Yeah, firstly, Jay Van Berlo, for 3 years now, been in the senior program, has helped me with my game and always given me just like little tips when playing and preparing and against opposition. And probably 10 minutes left in the game, Teddy, Luke Tedesco, said to me, he said, "You only debut once and you only win on debut once, so make sure you soak in the last 10 minutes and really enjoy it." And it was a good day for the club. Strikey's won 50th, personally my debut, and Lane Rasmussen playing 50, and for us to get a win, it was really, really good. I tried to soak it up. I was on the bench for the last 5 minutes, so I looked around the crowd and try to enjoy it as much as I could.
Excellent. Well, thanks for that, Aidan. Hopefully there's many more league games to come.
Yeah, thanks.
Game against Super out there this weekend. What can you expect?
Coming out certainly fired up on the weekend, and is that right? So we're going to start again, do we? Just that question. Just start next question. And do it again. Sorry, mate. I didn't realise. I said, what's going on here?
I just saw you at the corner of my eye.
Sorry, mate. One week, right?
They want a blooper reel, so that's all good.
Just do it again.